My dear friends, there's a famous story about the Baal Shem Tov, famous Hasidic story. It was Yom Kippur in the Baal Shem Tov synagogue, and everybody's deep in meditation, deep in prayer. And the Baal Shem Tov turns around to his students and he says, there's a terrible decree in heaven upon a particular community, and we need to storm the heavens. We have to use all our energies and meditate, pray with extra fervor, and beseech God on behalf of this community, which is in terrible danger. Ask God to nullify this terrible decree. All the Baal Shem Tov students who were already deep in prayer, intensified their prayer even more. And meditating with all the meditations, all the Kabbalistic meditations that they knew the meanings of the prayer, praying with all their heart, all their might, all their intention, everything they can. You can imagine the Baal Shem Tov synagogue, such a holy moment, such holy tzaddikim, holy sages, great people, praying on Yom Kippur, the holiest day of the year. And especially that Yom Kippur, with all that was going on, with tremendous devotion. And then in the middle of this very holy environment, all of a sudden, everyone's quiet, deep in prayer. All of a sudden, from the back of the room, they hear a very mundane sound. They hear a young boy, a shepherd boy, in the back of the room scream, "Kukariku," the sound of a rooster. And obviously, people are shocked. Here's this holy moment. We're so deep in prayer, you don't disturb. It's a synagogue. We're praying. It's Yom Kippur, Baal Shem Tov students. It's decree. We got, you can't disturb the synagogue. So people turn around and you gotta be quiet. Baal Shem Tov turns around. He says, don't stop this boy. And after the service, after the prayer, the Baal Shem Tov says, thank God, our prayers pierced the heaven. The decree was nullified. But you want to know whose prayer it was that touched God so deeply that it nullified the decree which was ready to be signed on Yom Kippur. It was that shepherd boy with his kukariku. You see, here was a shepherd boy who knew not how to read. He was unsophisticated. He wasn't brought up in a home which taught him Torah or Talmud, couldn't even read the alphabet, the aleph base. But he had a tremendous love for God. He was a pious person. And his heart was in the right place. And he comes to shul, he comes to synagogue, comes to the Baal Shem Tov shul, and he sees everyone's commitment, everyone's dedication, everyone's involvement, and they're connected. They're praying, they're connecting. And he so deeply yearned, so deeply desired to connect to God, to talk to God, to express his soul, to express his neshama. But he didn't know how. So he turns to God, he says, listen, I don't know how to pray. I can't pray, certainly not with their intentions, with their sophisticated meditations, but I can't even pray with the words. I can't read. He was most familiar with the sound of the rooster. So he expressed himself with that familiar sound, kukariku, which came from the depths of his heart, of his soul. He says, God, take that prayer. That's all me. It's my deepest feelings, my deepest emotions, says the Baal Shem Tov. That prayer, because it came with such sincerity, that touched God. And that saved the community. More than what was accomplished with all the Baal Shem Tov and even his, the Baal Shem Tov and his students was such a holy prayer, certainly beloved by God. But this touched even deeper. Because prayer is not about sophistication or even, complex meditation as much as it is about personal prayer, connecting heart and soul, expressing ourselves to our Father in heaven. That's what prayer is about. So my dear friends, the high holidays are coming. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and then an entire month of holidays, Sukkot, Simchas Torah. If you haven't been in shul in a long time, that certainly should not be a reason not to come. We're all children of God. We have a neshama, a soul. It's about expressing ourselves. It's not about sophisticated prayer. It's not about if we can read Hebrew or not read Hebrew. If we know, what person, the way we pronounce the words, it really doesn't matter. We come and we pray from our heart the best we can. And that's really, if we're doing it from our heart, that's the ultimate prayer. So we invite you to come to the shul. We hope you'll join us. In our shul, in our Chabad, and wherever you live, in every Chabad, every Jew is a member. We hope you'll come to celebrate together, to usher in the new year, to pray on Rosh Hashanah, hear the shofar on Yom Kippur, and then celebrate Sukkot and dance in Simchas Torah. Please join us. And I often tell people, God happy to see me in shul. I hope so. But he sees me every week or every day. If you haven't been here in a while, I'm sure God will be exceptionally happy to see you. Father is so happy when the child comes home, especially if they haven't been home in a while. So please join us. All the information is on the website. As long as the main thing is we pray from the heart and we connect. It's between you and God. It's a very special moment. Let's utilize these holy moments to connect and to pray and to let our soul express itself and begin the year on a very holy and special note. So we're looking forward to celebrating together with you. And I'd like to wish you and your family Shana Tova. May you and your family be inscribed for a good and sweet year. Looking forward to celebrating the beginning of this wonderful year together with you. Shana Tova.